So anyway, unpopular opinion. I do not want Ken Jennings as the next host. This is from the Jeopardy board. And he goes, don't get me wrong. His hosting skills are excellent, which was a very Tony K.
Yeah.
From Vancouver.
Don't get me wrong. He would be the best host, hands down. But let me tell you why I'm against it.
He enunciates clearly, responds quickly, and keeps things moving at the right pace. The only thing I really have against him is the pitch of his voice. For some reason, it's really grating to me. I haven't seen anyone else mention this, so it might just be me, but I'd really rather one of the other front runners host. So,
it's just you, dude.
Well, now Punk 18 replies and says, yeah, he has a squeaky nerd voice. My voice sucks too. That's why Ken and I should not be Jeopardy hosts.
He does have a squeaky nerd voice. He does have a squeaky nerd voice. I will say that. Like, he does have a classic nerd voice, but that's kind of what you would expect from a guy who can answer every single Jeopardy question.
The host, Jeopardy. Yeah, the host.
Yeah, you kind of want him to be a little bit nerdy, I don't know.
We hate to do this. We really do. Chris hates it when I take things off track, but I'm going to show you something. Tom broke his penis in Jamaica. So this Sunday,
Tom broke his penis in Jamaica. Oh my God.
Tom, what is it? What is sorry, is that the title of the video?
It's the title of the video. Tom broke his penis in Jamaica.
John, this is a guy who
I know.
Successfully had sex for 4 hours though, and his penis was fine. So I'm just like, what could he have possibly done to break this thing? This thing has been through the ringer, this penis. Like, it's not like yours or my penis, John. It's just a normal penis thing. This penis has seen a lot of shit. Literally, it's probably seen a lot of shit. I mean, this guy is doing anal, no doubt. But yeah,
let me try. I want to do this though. I'm going to play Ken Jennings' voice. I think I need to hear it now to make
it's not that bad. I don't.
It's pretty nerdy. It's pretty nerdy.
Ken Jennings responds to Emma Stone wanting to be on Jeopardy. Here we go.
Now with the Jeopardy GOAT, yes, the greatest of all time, who is once again behind the podium for the all-new season of Celebrity Jeopardy.
And here to tell us more ahead of tomorrow night's championship finale is Ken Jennings. Ken, good to see you.
Let's hear it, guys.
As always, thanks for making time for us.
Happy to be back.
So
that is not squeaky at all.
It's not squeaky, no.
No.
It's nerdy, yes. Squeaky, no.
Yeah, maybe not squeaky. It is nerdy. It is nerdy. And I will say this though. He's like old now.
He does look old now.
Do you know what I mean? Like, not in a bad way. He's just like old. So I feel like his voice has even changed a little bit, you know? Yeah. Like, I feel like he's like,
I don't think he's in his 50s yet. I think
and also he's become more professional. Do you know what I mean? He's the host. He's like gone through some training and stuff like that. So I feel like his voice is a little bit better than what it was when I knew him, you know?
Yeah, he's gotten better even just at hosting in general. Like when because what was happening was when Alex was first kind of going in towards the end of his life and couldn't host as much anymore, they had Ken do like a 6-week run on the show before they did like all that whole run of guest hosts. Like Ken just got to do it for 6 or 8 weeks or whatever it was. And I remember like really thinking he should be the guy to be the next host of the show. And then I was kind of like, he was okay. I didn't think he was amazing. I thought he was like kind of just okay. And then when the whole Mike Richards controversy came and they brought Ken back,
well, I mean, that was, but I mean, I thought it's like, but the audience was heckling him. Sorry, that's well, Michael Richards.
He doesn't barely even say those words. You know what I mean? He was saying it because he was on stage.
But John, I know you're a big Bialik head, right? You've been pulling hard for Bialik. I know.
I hate Mayim, and it's funny because you're doing it because of her like pro-Israel thing, and I just also hate her as a fucking host. I know
she was like hated before, obviously, any of the Zionism stuff, came more to light and everything.
Yeah,
that she was considered to be a bad host, right? Like people hated her, the Jeopardy head
host. I couldn't understand why they thought she was good.
Actually, people on the subreddit and on the game show Reddit liked her a lot. They're like kind of mad that she got removed because of the Israel thing. I think part of that is, people having bad politics. But I did see a lot of people saying, like, I guess there's no freedom of speech anymore. And like they want her back. Yeah. Here's a weird answer for this question about Ken Jennings. I found this extremely strange. I just think it's too awkward for the GOAT player to be the host. He can't communicate authentic celebration of the winners because he's so much better than them. The subtext of, quote, our returning champion has won 15 games will still be, and I won 74. So,
yeah, that is an interesting kind of that he can't have the reverence that is necessary for the contestants because he is just so much better than them. I don't know. I don't know I don't know that that's so important.
Well, I'll say this. This is me being like a real Jeopardy head here, but you can tell when I actually think it's cool. You can tell when Ken didn't know the answer, like when he was prepping for the game, looking through the clues, because he will make a point. If someone gets that answer right, he will say very good. And it's like a little tick he has, and he doesn't say it that often. And you can tell that he says it when someone gets a question that he didn't know.
Wow.
So that's kind of fun, I think.
Yeah. He's because that was always the big knock on Alex Trebek, was that people thought people thought he acted like he knew all the answers, right? And you would hear people complain about it. Like 50,000 comedians were like, oh, he thinks he acts like he knows the answers, but he didn't know the answers, So like that's always been part of the show, I think.
Well, that's what I was going to say too, is like, it's not as though Alex Trebek had a great deal of reverence for the contestants either. In most cases, he was like outright hostile towards the contestants. So, and that's what people loved about him.
Yeah,
so
that was the best part about it, for sure.